CRF, LPTH, LYFT, VIAC, UWT, WTIU. TLRY. MLPA. CS, MPLX, TBT, Daily. OGI. XES, XP, FENY. 2.
Watch Tesla over here.
FANG.
Oh, by the way, Roku hit $90, by the way. So, beautiful entries.
VD. Dow. VNOM. NMFC. MORF, ACOR. SLB. SDIV. Tech.
Took some Tesla long. If it doesn't hold the 610s, I'll get out. Well, let's see.
IKNX.
Also took Roku long and a little bit of Netflix there. And let's see what happens here. TVIX coming down 280s. So watch that 280 level to hold. If it doesn't, I can see it coming all the way down to 273. So, you know, I'm not going to try catching the knife on this one. I'll just try at the 270.
NMFC. GMLP. NCLH.
Roku gonna take some off over here. I went in pretty heavy, so I'm gonna scale some out. I'll scale, I'd say like 20% out just to be safe.
NLSN. Kala.
Tesla gonna scale some out on here on this push as well. I'll take off 40, 50.
ASR, YCBDA, FISV,
This is beautiful, guys. This is ridiculous.
Did everything halt for you too?
Wait, what the hell? It halted, right?
I don't see anything.
No, never. Nothing's moving.
Yeah, nothing's moving. Actually,
Holy shit, the market's halted? Fuck. Wait, is that toss? Is it just toss? Is everyone's other like brokers halted too?
Yeah, my IB's halted. Everything's halted.
Holy shit. Guys, that is ridiculous.
it's just my thought.
Man, I'm so glad I got to like take off some on Tesla there. That was beautiful. And now I'm just worried about the rest. But wow, markets halted. Wow. Fuck, this is crazy. This is like, yeah, I never traded this. The entire market halting. I shouldn't be this happy. I really shouldn't. Yo, and our team, we're already in this short, guys. This is going to be epic. This is going to go down in history. Like we knew this was going to be the fastest break. Like we mentioned this, we knew it was risk off time period. We knew to get out of the, the horrible long terms and just stick to the good ones, like the cream of the crop. And we knew to hedge out the risk on the ones we are holding. So guys, I think we did everything perfectly here.
Yeah, we killed it. I was taking a look at some editor filings for Michael Burry. I noticed that he hedged off a lot of his long terms on February 21st, or at least that's when he had reported it. So it's probably sometime that week of ending February 21st. Michael Burry hedged off a lot of his longs. And if you're not aware of who Michael Burry is, he's the guy from the movie The Big Short, Dr. Michael Burry, who predicted the market collapse, the housing market collapse.
Hey, you know that guy that was making fun of me, calling me childish? I took it to heart, guys. And then he's like, apparently it's not corona related. Sad guy. Sad. Sad. Very sad.
I don't know why you love going on stock Twitch.
Bro, I love it. I love putting them
I get
to
mad
shame.
triggered just looking at these comments. I'm just like, fuck this. It's just gonna ruin my day.
No, you can't let them ruin it. You have to remember, I only post the best things on stock tweets, because if you don't delete your post in 5 minutes, then it stays there forever. So I have to make sure only the best plays goes there, right? So obviously I did more research into it. So when some noob comes and tells me that I'm doing something wrong, it's like, all right, just give it time. I'll come back to you with the actual stats afterwards. And I just love putting them in their place. It's so nice. I'm doing the community service. Someone's got to do it.
And who better than TJ? TJ's the best to do it, guys, because he actually does it with love.
Yeah, I know.
He's trying to help.
Gratification, this just actually makes it easier for me to post. Makes it a little bit more rewarding for me.
Yeah, and all it takes is that one person he's talking to say, you know what? He sounds like he knows what he's talking about. I'm gonna apologize and maybe give him a chance. And then TJ will give him. TJ will teach him.
All right, thank you. I'll teach you.
That's it. We're all here, guys. We're here to help, and that's why we continuously said, don't try and hold the longs. I know TJ was getting out of these long terms, mentioning it continuously over and over. You guys know I'm not in long terms, but I continuously told everyone, guys, I think the market's gonna tank, and not to hold long term or hold things overnight. So. If you did, hopefully it worked out, and if it didn't, doesn't mean that we can't or you can't fix the trade if you're still in it.
We said hedge out risk, guys. Hedging out risk works. Boom, profits. It works. You just have to be able to hedge out risk. Yeah, almost everything. 90% of my portfolio is red, but it doesn't matter. A proper hedge will save your portfolio, and you'll make money. And that's you can see it right. It's beautiful. For me and soya, I don't think you're invested a lot on the long side, but being able to be up one, I don't know how much percent I'm up right now, but let's say 1.5%. That's not bad at all, especially with what's going on right now when everyone's losing money. That is crazy. is also why everyone should be investing in our fund. So, since it is on, being halted right now, I guess we can do a quick lesson. So consumer sentiment, I expect it to be lower. Now, based on this too, we're going to have way more fear in the marketplace going forward. So a lot of people just lost their hopes and dreams on this crash. And there's so many investors, so many advisors that probably said, oh yeah, buy the dip, just based on the chart that I posted earlier by JP Morgan. You can see, everyone's going to use this as a reference. It's like, yeah, even though it tanked, you're also going to get the best buys. And that's true to a certain extent. But as traders, we can time our entries way better. And because we're not the big fish, because we're not market makers or trading millions of shares, we have the flexibility of saying, no, I don't need to trade in this time period. I don't have to expose myself to risk. The guys that are in mutual funds, try selling a mutual fund today. Try selling a mutual fund today. You're not going to get executed till end of day today if you're even lucky. And the money's not going to be in your account till at least a day or two. It's going to be hard. And many investors are still going to get it right. They're just going to be like, our time frame is wrong. In 5 years, they're going to be like, yeah, I see everyone panicked about this. We're now breaking high of lifetimes again. Buys at fucking 4,000. That's going to happen. But as traders, you have to remember when they're an advisor, what is their job? Their job is to make money for whatever product they're selling, right? They're salesmen in the end of the day. When you're looking at wealth management, like actual high net worth clientele, and you're managing portfolios, your job is to protect their capital. So you can tell them, hey, let's switch to bonds, but you still have to invest their money. You can't be like, hey, you should have just cash. You can't tell them that. Then it's like, okay, if I have cash, they're going to spend it. That's less money for you to invest. That's less commission for you. So for us, we are in the beautiful side of it where we can be net cash the entire time, not have to worry. While people are losing their shit, we can just be there waiting to pick up the pieces, right? And that's the best strategy, and especially for funds. If you're invested in a balanced portfolio is considered a 60 equity, 40 bond portfolio, right? That's kind of, okay, not balanced, but a little bit over balanced, right? Actually, wait, that is a balanced portfolio. You can't have 50-50. You'll never make money. So when you have something like that, what are they going to do? Sell all their assets and just sit on their hands? Be like, this is the best course of action? No, they can't even hedge. Most funds, they can only hedge 1 to 3% of their entire portfolio. That's the only amount they're allocated to hedge. You can't hedge out more than that. Can 1 to 3% of your portfolio make a difference and prevent some of the bleeding? Yes. Will it prevent all of it? No. And then here's the problem. When the markets are going down this hard, by the way, guys, stop me when we're getting close to the point where market's going to unhalt. When we get to the point where, people are just panicking, this is serious. This is actually going to happen soon. Oh, 5 minutes. Okay. So, then you have the market impact. Everything that's going on in the world is negative. It's gonna hurt. There's gonna be so much more fear, and that's why I'm saying this is only the midpoint. This was the most conservative side of my risk stress test. I think we can see another 50% down, 50% from the high, so at least 20 to 23%, just based on the fact that not everything is actually priced in at this point. As soon as we get more economic data, that's going to be slowing down, and it's going to be more it's actually going to be way more bigger than what we expect. So even for me, I saw, I'd say about a 70% decrease in the consumer spending side, right? That might actually be way higher. And if we see that kind of fear in the marketplace, and it's gonna hurt. People are gonna adjust their models. We're gonna see markets going even lower because you can't price in stuff that hasn't happened. It's really hard to, right? Well, you can price it in. It just, sometimes it doesn't make sense. You have to be able to justify your thesis. And you can't price in something if you have no previous data, right? So the first thing is bonds are going to go, right? That's the easiest way to hedge out risk, and Vanguard came out with a bond fund, a bond ETF, 0 commissions. Every single fund is going to be looking into buying into that. Like every bond fund that's going to take off their risk. So we have to remember corporate bonds are a little bit riskier, right? Municipal bonds, it's the government. They can pump money. So a little bit safer. Now that doesn't mean municipal bonds are safer. There's still some really good, I guess, like trip Bs in the municipal side. But yeah, you're gonna see a lot of this happening. I'm gonna post some charts and then we'll go over it after. I know the market's gonna open soon, so I'm gonna focus on that for now. So the calculation for the halt was based on the VWAP of Friday's close. Don't quote me on it. I'm gonna post some more stuff for Morgan. Sorry, not Morgan. Sorry, JP Morgan. Always get those two.
WRN, FLRN, VKCN, NGE, DJIA, RSL, HYT, OILU.
This is nuts.
TPCO, RGCO, TSEM, RCB, RCB, SCA, AGFW, CALRN, AMX, CTLN, RGSOF, BPRU, SCRP, AVTR, LPTH, BSTJKS, FANGS, ARC, BTWLIT, ARCEX, MCXP, JPMGLT, MFO, CODUS, MFGAMLP, MLAMH, GNRC, MEM, TWYTR, ATR, MRO,
Man, Soy, are you looking at this?
PTENEFX, DBI, BBD, BSIG, PAJRG, MSDOV, ECFC,
Yes, yes.
NERF, MFASS, PLT, MRHG.
Cypher, what plays are you taking right now?
I've been short on the ES.
My Tesla's going up.
Getting
Bro.
stuck in a few vaults, I guess, which is crazy.
Yeah, stuck on an ES halt. That's things we can talk to our kids.
CMA, HBM, ITUB, RDSA, AJX, RAS, BDX, Loop, CPACA, FSM, WNTC, BDXA, Kala, EPD, WTRG, HCF.
Wow, that TVIX move. That was a huge jump on TVIX. I think SPY's coming down here.
CCIA, MFGKRA, GPS, TG, TMSTS, NMYF, DRGXP, DXLB, NYCW, NYJARI, NBSPLD, SPGI, VRL, KKRB, ASL Plus, IBM, CIMB, CIS, CIMC, PBRA, NEHPK, MMC, AUS, JBR, HTGC.
Yes, I made a boatload on specs.
EMD, THC, HOV, CAST, SAND, JBGARD, MGULEJVAL, STARG,
Should have made a plane full. Maybe you could have came back to New York City.
WCW, EMR, CXE, HLT, SCDH, OGS, WSM.
Holy shit, Cypher. Well done, buddy. Well played. 26 grand today. Good job, man. Well deserved.
BDNJ, DRH, Paul, VD,
Making me sweat with these halts.
LVS, BTUBOH, WTX, MTRN, ZTHT, Hotel, Eros,
And I made a shit ton on Tesla.
SCSGR, Apple,
Roku, you know, I'm still trying to hold on to that one, but I should have bought Tesla again.
VIRT,
Yeah. Oh well.
KEYK, ACMI, FCYKC, EVRG, GINGVT, SHAP, AI,
Market's looking strong, by the way. Like, this might be where it turns. So let's.
CVNA, WRB, NMCO,
VIX coming down hard. So I'm gonna be looking for that 270 on TVIX. Now on Tesla, I'm gonna stay long. Let's see what happens. I got 3K shares there. Really spready.
MTW, STZ, TRC, SITC, WLL, CAN, BCE, UWT, LDOS, AON, Quad, FT, BFOS, RVI, ATNEX, LZB, FPMDT.
I was hoping to be up more on my SPY puts, but I guess it's because I bought September puts.
NGS, AIM, PNCJA, WBA, NYOVLAN, PYGVDA, FREI, JHBATL, BKD, DLAHTI, CRF, CRFL, CQP, HIHY.
Jay-Z, you took the short on TVIX?
TRHC, BRL,
Or long? Long? Nice. Good job, buddy. Holy shit, that's a beautiful entry.
ETOILU.
You literally... Oh, okay, you're swinging gas. That makes sense.
DSX, AEFC, CMC, MMD, BWG+, PPN, NBL, GPK, NAN, CFXL, ARGD, PCO, IEP, SMPRG, GNH, MLP, SLR, MLM, MNK, NBGS, RACE, TDG, NA, CHMIB, SFL, ENLTA, OLN, NET, NJMETE, DSSI, KDP, METF, CDXC, OMDK,
Might take a TVIX stab.
TOTA, VMCN, KLD, FND, GRPU, HNCA, AZRE, NOP, NRGRC, GWW, HTZ, CHGX, RLI,
Roku, back up to 96. Guys, like, I'm telling you, Roku is one of those stocks that at $90 is like a really good deal. So I'm glad I got that entry. I think I'm just gonna hold on to the rest. I need to, you know, build a position anyway. So as for TVIX, whoa, SPY moved up crazy.
SAR, TRTN, KRYG, LTHM,
Fuck it, I'll take TVIX.
INNE, TDC, PBH, Sun,
I don't know if it's gonna work. It's a really risky trade, but
BID, LGFA,
try it. If I get
TVIX
stopped
long
out,
or short?
I took long, but if I get like tight stops on this,
KIML, TLRA, GNC, G, OAKFTC, VNS, NAVTI, LTC,
okay, that was a fast stop out.
ARA, HIG, LENB, LCC, TNP, LLY, ITD, ESTC, MOOR, OAKB, PEBD, LPI, LGW, STG, AGD, PNR, PSN, LRKI, CNK, TGYI, CWP, MTB, RZA, PSBZ, TOL, EOTH, CIPs, FTHI, ED, ETJIA, EQNR, LE, 10, SFA, CTB, TC, TSFB, SBOW, Info, SFB,
Jesus, I should have gone on short side on TVIX.
SHW, SITCA, QTSG, HAB, ROP, IGT, FPAC, VNO,
Tesla gonna take a little bit more off. I'll take off like 1,000.
OMP, PEIB, HUM, VMW, CBT, HHC, HASI, OPPO, PEID, TRNE, AFG, GSX, AJG, AM, UBP, GBAB, SRHR, 9, TNPC, CEO, FEDU, EC, SCOM, AIZ, TGI, AHT, KEP, AVLNFI, IVZ, WFCL, BKIRW, HCA, AR, AL, TNPD, EQM, UNM, BKMT, RHPL, CTVA, DT, MTH, TNPE, NGG, TPVG.
Just taking a small size onto TVIX long just to see if I can make back that
TNPF,
money. Let's see if I can.
ALLB,
But guys, I don't really like these trades on it. It's really hard to trade TVIX when it's at this price point. Go up or down so fast. Let the okay. I'm gonna skip.
CNXM, Mo. Smart.
All right, got my money back. I'm done.